Hello, dear friends. My name is Ruth, and welcome to my little contribution for the Winter Warmer Festival. Thank you very much to Joe and Rachel for inviting me to share some of my songs. These are songs that have been written over the years and are very much inspired by the teachings of Plum Village and our very wonderful teacher, Ty. So it's with love and huge gratitude that I dedicate these songs to Plum Village and Ty. This first one's called Show Your Presence. Be with your breathing like a flower in the hour of dawning. See by believing that the truth lies in the new eyes of the morning. All we can ever possess is the present moment existing before we can ever express how the now is persisting. Feel that the motion will advance you and dance you into growing free from the notion that perception is perfection, all knowing. All we can ever possess is the present moment existing before we can ever express how the now is persisting. Flow in the essence of the turning and the burning of the stars. Show your presence by giving and living as you are. All we can ever possess is the present moment existing before we can ever express how the now is persisting. This next one is about the endless cycles of everything, life, death, the seasons, light and dark, and it's told through the story of a seed. Wet and cold, days of rain pummeling endlessly, but clouds always move on, flying and fleeting and flowing relentlessly. One fine morning soon, the sun will rise and fill the skies with the hope of a golden dawn and the promise of new life as every moment dies. For the sunshine is part of the rain, and a flower is born of cold earth. Joy cycles round into pain, and death leads to birth, leads to death, leads to birth, leads to over and over again, over again. And in that cold, wet ground, a tiny seed is waiting and knowing that soon its time will come to burst forth from the dark into light, warm and glowing. New delicate leaves now appear and nourish themselves from the sunrise unfurling. The plant is pushing on, spiraling upwards and twisting and curling. For the sunshine is part of the rain, and a flower is born of cold earth. Joy cycles round into pain, and death leads to birth, leads to death, leads to birth, leads to over and over again, over again. Gently a bird is born, transformed by the seconds and minutes and hours. Cells divide and grow, tumbling forth into flowers and flowers. The nectar smells fresh and sweet, and a bumblebee visits to bask in its glory. From flower to flower it flies, joy in the now that continues the story. For the sunshine is part of the rain, and a flower is born of cold earth. Joy cycles round into pain, and death leads to birth, leads to death, leads to birth, leads to over and over again, over again. give birth to a fruit that is soft and yet strong, then the flower will fade and die. But the fruit holds a seed for a future in which we belong. The seed will find a home in soil that is both the beginning and ending. The soil and the seed are the same, for nothing is real in this life of pretending. And yet everything's real in this life, never ending. This is my ngoni, which is essentially a baby kora, a stringed instrument hailing from West Africa. And I'd like to sing a little song in French now, and it's about gratitude. And it's called Le Réveil. Les grues reviennent et les fleurs poussent entre les feuilles d'hier et l'herbe douce. Le soleil réchauffe et la sève monte dans les troncs joyeux et les branches lentes. Et moi je me réveille, je renonce à ma lassitude avec les bras ouverts. J'accueille la gratitude, la gratitude, la gratitude. This next one is called We Are Free, and it's about equanimity. And the first two lines are actually lines from a poem by Rumi, and when I read them, the song just spiraled from there. So, We Are Free. The moon shines because it does not escape the night. The rose is scented because it has embraced the thorn. The bird soars because he knows how to fall in flight, and the wave dances because it likes to ride the storm. And we are free when we live with flows because it's destined to run dry. The fire burns hot because its embers will turn cold. The child smiles because she allows herself to cry, and the tree bears fruit because it's always growing old. And we are free when we live with equanimity. We are free when we learn how to thrive on loss. We are free when we love with vulnerability. We are free when we're alive to every possibility. When we're alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, yeah. This next song is about walking meditation. One day while we were doing walking meditation, I just stepped aside and I lay down on the grass and I just watched everybody's feet, and it was just like a river of people, a river of breath, of presence, of consciousness, a river of love actually. And so that's how this song was born. And I'll be playing it on my little thumb piano, otherwise known as a kalimba. Oh, and it can be sung as a round. It's very simple. It's just 4 lines. So if you're feeling comfortable, I invite you just to listen to a couple of rounds, and then if you want to join in, that would be amazing. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you could maybe try joining in a line after, so it works like a round. That's quite lovely as well. Okay, the river people. Footsteps rise and footsteps fall, greeted by the grass. Water flows embracing all, the river people pass. Footsteps rise and footsteps fall, greeted by the grass. Water flows embracing all, the river people pass. Footsteps rise and footsteps fall, greeted by the grass. Water flows embracing all, the river people pass. Footsteps rise and footsteps fall, greeted by the grass. Water flows embracing all, the river people pass. Footsteps rise and footsteps fall, greeted by the grass. Water flows embracing all, the river people pass. Last time now, it's your last chance to join in. Footsteps rise and footsteps fall, greeted by the grass. Water flows embracing all, the river people pass. The river people pass. another little song in French called Je suis, and it's about interconnectedness. And it came to me when I was swimming in a lake a few summers ago, and the sunlight was just such that it was bouncing off the water, creating like an avenue of light, and I was swimming into the light, and I realized I was the light. And I started playing in my mind with so you can say in French, je suis la lumière, which means I am the light. But you can also say, je suis la lumière, and it means I follow the light. So one comes from the verb être. This is a little lesson in French grammar. One comes from the verb être, and one comes from the verb suivre, which is to follow. But when you use it with je, it's the same. It's just je suis. So this is about following the light, and it's also about being the light. Je suis la lumière, or je suis for short. Just have to remember. I have so many songs in my head. I have to remember which one I'm playing. Okay, there we go. It's come back to me now. I may be the light, but I have patches of darkness. Okay. Je suis hard on the fingers, that one. Ah, particularly my little finger. A couple of buzzy notes there, sorry about that. This song combines several of my favourite quotes, one of which is a Serbian proverb, which says, "Be humble, for you are made of earth. Be noble, for you are made of stars." And this song is called "This Is How It Is." Made of earth. Be humble, for you were made, you're made of earth. Earth on the ground, spinning round with the stars. For love says, this is how it is. This too shall pass. And love says, this is how it is. This too shall pass. Be noble, for you are made, you're made of stars. Be noble, for you are made, you're made of stars. Stars beyond the sky, spinning by, touching the earth. For love says, this is how
I don't know if you noticed, but at the beginning of the second verse of that, my fridge, which is in the corner of the room, started to hum. And it just threw me into a moment of absolute delight, because I thought fridges are made of stars too. Everything is made of stars and we're all connected. And I love my fridge. And I love the fact he wanted to hum along with me. That was just wonderful. Thank you, fridge. Thank you for your appreciation. And thank you for keeping my food cool.
I'd just like to finish with quite an upbeat song that I wrote when on summer retreat 2014. And we were given a quote by Ty, which talked about interconnectedness and using the examples of a river, a tree, and our ancestors. And this song came from that. And it's a nice one to finish with, because as we all go our separate ways from this shared moment on screen, we can go away with the reminder that we're all completely connected, and always and forever will be. And it's got a rhythm which, if you want to join in with, would be great. The complex version is this. Or you could just do the simple one. Off we go. So. Listen to the rhythm of your heartbeat. Listen to the tribal drum. It should be clear you're not alone in here. Our heart, soul beat as one. For we are all connected, like rivers to the sea. We are all connected, branches of a family tree. Trace the river back to its source. You know what you will find. Water from the mountain to run its course. Nurture humankind. Oh, listen to the rhythm of your heartbeat. Listen to the tribal drum. It should be clear you're not alone in here. Our hearts all beat as one. For we are all connected, like rivers to the sea. We are all connected, branches of a family tree. Trace the tree back to its roots. You know what you will find. A seed in the soil pushing up shoots to nurture humankind. Oh, listen to the rhythm of your heartbeat. Listen to the tribal drum. It should be clear you're not alone in here. Our hearts all beat as one. For we are all connected, like rivers to the sea. We are all connected, branches of a family tree. Trace yourself back to your ancestors. You know what you will find. A story to inspire and test us and nurture humankind. Oh, listen to the rhythm of your heartbeat. Listen to the tribal drum. It should be clear you're not alone in here. Our hearts all beat as one. For we are all connected, like rivers to the sea. We are all connected, branches of a family tree. We are all connected, like rivers to the sea. We are all connected, branches of a family tree. Oh, we are all connected, like rivers to the sea. We are all connected, branches of a family tree. Thank you for listening. Thank you, everyone in the Plum Village community, for making it what it is. It's a real gift to humanity, to nature, to the universe. Go well.